Bowl contender that's no longer a contender because they've suffered a devastating injury. Obviously, there's been a few victories. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers suffered a loss to New Orleans. The Cowboys,
Get the energy up. Monday.
Get to the good part.
We want people to watch.
Let's come on. We're all praying for Derrick Henry. God knows we are.
Yeah.
We are.
What, Saturday?
But let's discuss these Cowboys.
do we have to?
Listen, I'm going to give you a one-time, one-chance offer here today. Right here today for those Cowboys, Stephen A. I'm going to give you a one-time, one-chance offer.
Obviously, my week stinks already. First takes in the house.
This is about to be a great week for you.
Reaching up, making a catch, DK Metcalf! Mike White wide open, he'll throw it to him!
Don't drop it, don't drop it. You're in front of everybody, don't drop it.
He's got it! Wentz made a massive mistake! Juggled into the back of the end zone, touchdown Pittsburgh! Fires that pass is intercepted by Phillips. Pick six! Time to throw. Picked off with the right-hand side. Pick six!
Yeah, just do it to the wrong guy. Cost us a game. You know, we punched him in the face and did what we had to do.
Good morning and welcome to First Take. Thank you so much for being with us. I'm Molly Karam-Rose. To my right is Saddened A. Smith. So good to see you.
Saddened A. Smith. Mark, where you come up with that one from? I like it.
Why you sit so close to me? Why you sit so close to me?
We have guests coming.
Because we got guests. That's the reason? That's the reason you sit so close? You sure it ain't to just point the finger at me every chance you get?
I'm trying to start my Monday off right. Happy, sunshine, please.
Great
You
day.
look fabulous, the playmaker, Michael Everett. I absolutely love
one of
this
his
whole
better
look.
suits. This one of his
Fall,
better
mauve tones, it's incredible.
I feel incredible.
Good.
I really do.
So
I
do
feel
I.
incredible.
You know what? And by the
Great
way,
week.
he trimmed his hair a little bit.
Oh,
yeah,
my
that's
goodness.
very good. Okay,
Yeah, I
all
got
right,
people
all
at my
right.
home.
It ain't what you ain't trying to
Can
look
I
like
get to the
Don
breaking
King.
news?
I got
Please.
people at
Go
my
ahead.
home
All right.
agreeing with you when I got home.
I
they're
love
like,
that.
He was right,
Yeah.
Michael.
Wife
Get it
is
done.
always right. All right, and breaking news, Adam Schefter tweeting that Derrick Henry, this is
God.
terrible news, suffered a potentially season-ending foot injury in yesterday's game versus the Colts. Henry is undergoing an MRI today to determine the full extent of the damage, that according to Schefter. Michael, they were just getting hot. They beat the Bills, the Chiefs, and the Colts, and now this. Your reaction?
This is horrible news for the Tennessee Titans. And we talked about it. We talked about getting over that hump, getting past those teams that have given you trouble. And they just went through those teams in the regular season. So they were going to have the most confidence and everything going into the postseason. But to lose Derrick Henry, it's all over.
Really?
It's over.
It's over.
It's over.
And they're 6-2,
Listen.
hugely disappointing.
This is a debate show, and obviously we take different points of views. But when the obvious happens, you have to agree. There's nothing to debate here.
Right.
We'll discuss it a little bit later on the show. But Tennessee Titans season's over. Let's call it what it is. This is their running game. Who the hell you gonna have running the ball now? Jeremy McNichols or whatever the hell his name is, the backup? I mean, that ain't gonna work. I think it's Jeremy McNichols. Yeah, it's Jeremy McNichols. I mean, please, come on now. This is Derrick Henry we talking about here. Fresh off a 2,000-yard season, en route to another 2,000-yard season, averaging 4.3 yards a carry, top 5 rusher, top 4 running attack in the National Football League, and he goes down. It is over. The Tennessee Titans, their season, as far as I'm concerned, is finished if this is true and he is out for the year.
Michael, do you like the Colts to catch them in the division now?
Well, listen, let me first hit on this Derrick Henry thing because, everybody always talk about, well, you go find somebody and they can find. No, you can't. First of all, there's certainly no one on the street that can do what Derrick Henry. There's no one in the NFL, if you go take the number 1 back off any other team, that could do what Derrick Henry has done. So it is absolutely over for that football team. Now, we start breaking it down, looking at the whole division.
Yeah.
Right.
And we're going to talk about this. I love Frank Wright, and I like what Frank Wright's doing in Indy. I know we saw some crazy plays in the fourth quarter out of Carson Wentz, but I still like what Indy does and what Indy has and what they're starting to build with their own little set of triplets.
Even though you're a professional, a Hall of Famer, as a football player and a professional with television, defer to the elder statesman here. There's nothing to discuss. It's over.
Oh, I thought we were talking Indy now.
We ain't talking
Indy now.
We were having a
forget
he
it.
just wants
We'll
to get
talk
to
about
the
that
Cowboys.
later.
Okay.
No, but he's right about
over. There's nothing to talk about with the Tennessee Titans here.
Okay.
I wish Derrick Henry, my brother, I wish him all the best.
And
I hope he's all right. I hope it ain't true. But if it's true, Tennessee Titans, Nashville, Tennessee, a beautiful city, by the way.
I was just there this weekend.
My condolences. My condolences.
Okay. Again, wishing Derrick Henry a speedy recovery and that he comes back better and stronger, if this is true. Michael, look at me. How about them Cowboys? Michael Irvin on the road.
Okay,
We're having a moment, okay?
So we got that behind us now.
Wait, without Dak Prescott, Cooper Rush throwing his first NFL pass in 4 years, and they defeat a tough opponent in the Minnesota Vikings. Coach, how are you feeling?
Frankly, at the end of the day, I think this is a great opportunity for us as a football team to grow and win through another adverse moment. We didn't have our leader, we didn't have our starting quarterback out there, and we went out and won a tough game in a hostile environment on the road. So it was a great opportunity for us, and I definitely feel like we made the right decision.
Michael, this is big. This is big. Are the Cowboys winning the Super Bowl? Let's just go there.
And here again, what we worried about, we just got peace about. Our greatest pain, we just got a great peace about. The greatest pain was going to be what happened if something happens to Dak.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Did you see that? Now, let's talk about what we saw, Stephen A., in the win that we saw, the WIN that we saw in that moment. Did you know, there's so many great stories in here. The Cooper Rush story.
Yeah.
Wait, Stephen A., I saw you do a beautiful thing over on HBCU and FAM and all. That was beautiful. That was beautiful because I know how you like to inspire people. You like to lift people, not just talk to them for a moment, but you want to give them something that they're going to walk out and live on for the next 10, 15 years of their life. That's what I love about you, Stephen A. The Cooper Rush story is that. Cut by America's team in 2020. Re-signed by America's team. Everybody, nobody gave this man a chance in yesterday's game. And in his first career start, he becomes the first player to toss for 300 yards and the winning touchdown in under a minute. No one else has ever done that. Send that story out to all the young men and allow those young men who has had setbacks to be inspired by that. That's a great story, but that's not even the story. He did it without a